pickle them, we can have them all winter." "Winter? This war won't last till winter," said the young mother confidently. "You mean we won't last till winter?" murmured the old woman. "Not if the Nazis come here." "Haven't you heard?" said the old man directly in front of the woman with the baby. "Chernihiv fell last week." The old man puffed his chest out, seemingly proud to be the bearer of such important news. "What are you talking about?" exclaimed the old woman. "If Chernihiv fell, we would have known about it. We would have heard it on the radio." Others in line had interrupted their conversations and were now listening in, their faces aghast. "Believe me, comrades, Chernihiv is in German hands," said the man, enjoying the attention. "I heard it from my cousin, a captain in the Red Army." "My daughter is in Chernihiv," cried the old woman, wrenching her arms. The queue fell quiet. Chernihiv was only 100 kilometres from Kiev. If Chernihiv fell, was Kiev next? "Let's go home," said Natasha dejectedly. "We won't get anything here. The queue is not even moving. Let's just go home." She regretted stopping at the store and overhearing the conversation. Dread, like liquid mercury, spread inside her, heavy and paralysing. The three of them made their way through the crowds towards Taras Shevchenko Park, wide-eyed at the commotion around them. Those who weren't busy queuing for food occupied themselves by looting and robbing. The Red Army had retreated in July, and the government evacuated in August. In the absence of any form of authority, no shop, library, museum or warehouse was safe. Men, women, even children moved from store to store, laden with sacks and boxes, searching for something valuable, preferably edible, to steal. Outside the entrance to the park, 2 men carried a piano and a woman struggled with a potted plant and a typewriter. Eventually, she placed the typewriter on the ground and took off with the plant. "It's a palm tree," said Natasha, watching the woman with a bemused expression on her face. "I wonder what she's going to do with it. I'd take the typewriter if I were her." When she didn't receive an acknowledgement from the redhead, she added, "Lisa, will you look at that?" "Who knows what she'll do," replied Lisa, shrugging. "Grow bananas? Barricade the door from the invading Germans?" She chuckled, but her eyes remained serious. When the woman disappeared around the corner, Natasha turned to Lisa. "We should get going. If Papa realises we've left, we'll be in so much trouble." "Don't worry," said Lisa. "He's too busy searching his newspapers for news from the front to think about us. He won't even notice we're not there." Pulling Lisa by the arm, Natasha replied, "He'll notice all right, especially if you don't get a move on." At 19, she was only a year older than her sister, but she was always the serious one, the more responsible one. Sometimes she admired Lisa's impulsive character, but not today. Not on the day when the Nazis were perilously close, and their father was going to kill them. Lisa turned her back on her sister, her long red hair swinging out to whip Natasha across the face. "Alexei, are you coming?" Her voice was too loud for the muted street, and several passers-by glared in her direction. Alexei Antonov, a blond, broad-shouldered boy, had stopped at what seemed like the only market stall in Kiev that was still standing. The stall boasted a great selection of combat knives, and Alexei was in deep conversation with the owner. "Alexei!" Lisa called again. Her voice quivered. Alexei handed the stall owner some money and pocketed a knife. "Wait up!" he cried, breaking into a run. "Dilly-dallying as always," said Lisa, her plump lips pursed together in a pout. "Keep this up and we'll leave you here. Nagging already. And we're not even married yet." Pecking Lisa on the cheek, Alexei adjusted his glasses, his face a picture of mock suffering and distress. "Get used to it," said Lisa, pinching the soft skin above his elbow.